What's going on, family? Today, let's talk about 1619. Now, the liberals, the Democrats, you know, they got this HR 40 kicking off. But to us ADUS people say it's just nonsense. They just, you know, pandering to individuals and trying to get y'all emotional. Like, we working something for you so you can still just go out there and just vote for nothing. You know, if you ain't not talking about reparations, you're not talking about a damn thing. Plain and simple. So, having Trump in office ain't gonna do nothing more than what it's doing right now. You still not gonna help my community. You still gonna have people abusing it and denigrate our children and use them as props. You're gonna put immigration and immigrants over top of American people, especially black people, and then you're gonna ask for my vote. That's nonsense. Let me go back to 1619. 1619. That's the date they say that slavery began, which is a lie. You know, but we're gonna roll with that because we know we've been here since the 1500s. You know, I said many times before that I'm from Chicago, and Chicago was founded by DuSable, you know, and that's a black man. He was a free black man. There was slaves still here. It's just letting you know that how it was and what was the makeup of the country. So, but they got 1619 as the beginning of the date of slavery. And they break down everything that we went through, you know, to 1619 to 1776 to 1865 to 1866. I'm throwing out these dates to show you the different progressions that we did go through. You know, 1619, the beginning of slaves. 1776, that's the beginning of American slavery. And the reason why it switches because American gained its independence and freedom, you know, and we didn't gain no independence and freedom. We still were slaves. So that's the reason why that's the way that is. And 1865 is when we supposed to became free. You know, the Emancipation Proclamation, then so on. And there's a lot of things put up in there, but they was notating all this stuff in there and so proud, saying this will happen, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. Now this is what Elijah comes in at. Now you say this happened, you know everything about the timeline, you know about the injustice, you know about the racial wealth gap, but yet you went hard on a commission to study slavery. That makes no sense. If you already know all this, already got these points, you just highlighted 1619, and you put this shit out in publication and all that, what the fuck is a study for? What are you studying? Y'all gotta stop letting these people act like we are foolish. We are not foolish. That's why they fought so hard for integration, to the point so they can control the media, what we know, our communities, and the education on which we get. You don't need them coming in here nowadays talking about, hey, we just trying to help y'all become better citizens by knowing your rights and knowing how to read. We don't need y'all to teach us how to read no more. That's over with. That's done. We don't need to know y'all sciences anymore, because y'all got more from us than we got from y'all. We don't need to know your mathematics. Hidden Colors told you that. And we can go up and beyond before that. You know, where you got the mathematics from. I remember I was learning math and we was doing, geometry. And they was like, man, you know, these are good formulas, and to figure this out, you need the Pythagorean theorem and all this other stuff. I'm like, why is he got these crazy ass names and shit? And come to find out, all that shit that they was telling us that we needed and that we got came from Greek society. And then to find out that all of Greek got it from ancient Kemet society, not Egypt, ancient Kemet. And so I found all that out. So I'm like, man, they've been lying to us. So what else have they been lying about? So I research everything. When they say something, I gotta know. Get to the bottom of it. Cause these people that run this government, not all, but I'm gonna say most, they have an agenda to keep themselves in power and to keep circulating funds with each other, be it the doggone Democrats or the Republicans, because they don't care either way. And the reason why I could point out how they don't care, think about CNN. Now, CNN is sitting on the board of the NAACP, or is it the Urban League? I think it's the Urban League. So, now, that's a group that's supposed to fight for justice for poor people and minorities, which those terms are very skewed. But they got a suit. They already lost a suit that was against them, that Byron Allen got going on. He's using his own money to put that suit in, and he's using a law from 1865, and that's a civil rights law act. Now, you wouldn't think, they're trying to make you think that the Civil Rights Act didn't start until the 1960s, 1950s and 1960s, when we was doing civil rights. No, we had stuff on the books in 1865 when slavery was eradicated, but they never uphold it. The government never uphold it. Now, that's where our reparations come from. It's a justice claim. You didn't do what you're supposed to do back then. They got in the situation that we in now. So you have to fix that. Now, because you see the numbers is ridiculously big, because at that time, when we first came out, they supposed to repair us, gave everything to us that was robbed from us at that given time. That's what that was for. But they didn't do that. But what they did do was made sure everybody else who came here had land, money, food, tools, the culture of the land, and everything. You had the Homestead Act, you had the New Deal, and all that, which is what they call social programs. But when we ask for shit, it's called welfare. What is the difference? It's no difference. You just got that and hoarded all this wealth and all this, and you made my people work for it and work hard for it and still find ways to trick them out of it. And the reason you trick them out of it is because you control all the resources. How the hell we've been here for over 400 years and we only own 1% of anything in this country? That's because we're not anchored in no wealth. And you have these fool people trying to fool you out of what you deserve. And you deserve much more. Because how can you leave anything to your children? How can I get together with my neighbor and he don't have nothing? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Just like that song, you gotta have something if you want to get my vote. So, don't let them fool you. 16, 19, they're already showing their hand. Hey, they know everything about us, what we've been here, what we've been through. But yet, you still talking about a study. Cut the check. Peace.